Hi, this is Eric Martin, Board Game Geek. I'm here with Alvin Chen from Ludi Creations, looking at Long Live the Queen, which you have produced in two versions.
Two different editions. This is our new version. It's a Japanese import by Circle 3D6. We were really happy to find this game. It's a great two-player game, and it's either about two princesses. The Queen Mother has suddenly and unexpectedly died the day before she's going to announce who is going to be the new queen. Funny that, but yes. Both of the princesses want to be the new queen, and then they bring an array of their supporters into court to help them become the new queen.
Yes.
And then this is the Dieselpunk version. We had a very popular game last year, Crisis, and so we set this in the same world, and now this is two criminal gangs in the criminal underworld trying to take over and fill a vacuum left by the previous head of the underworld.
Yeah. And now the princess
is
title is ironic.
Right, exactly.
I assume.
So they lead their own two gangs. Each of the tiles has unique artwork. And the only fixed point is that your two princesses are going to face off against each other at the middle of the number line.
Okay.
Then you go and secretly arrange the rest of your court next to you, and obviously the two dice are going to be rolling more often in the middle. We have little dots to sort of show the probabilities, while things that you stick off to the end are people that you maybe are not that interested in using their special abilities.
Right.
So there are three types of prestige in the game. We have the red prestige, which represents might and cunning and curiosity. We have the gold prestige, which represents wealth and business acumen, I guess, especially in this version of the game. And then the blue is wisdom and craftiness and street smarts. And basically you're trying to show that, hey, I should be the top because I can show ferocity and I can bring wealth and I can outsmart the police. And so if you're able to collect three of each type of prestige, you win through popular acclaim. All the different gangs decide they want you as the leader of the underground.
Okay.
However, the other way to become the leader of the underground is if there's no other option. So you can go and sometimes you can just assassinate the opponent's princess and thereby win the game quickly that way.
Okay.
However, the game is very dynamic, so it works pretty simply. Each round, you roll the dice, and the numbers will show where you activate. Since these tiles are both face down, we will just simply move them face up. If, however, they were already face up and we rolled the same thing, then we would activate the different powers of the people who are face up.
Okay.
So, for instance, the noble, she collects a wealth token, and then she can collect another token of her choice. So maybe she hires some mercenaries, and now you've already made progress toward two of your colors. The recruit is a very special character in that we don't know what the recruit does because we have two recruits hidden in our court.
Okay.
And at the start of the game, you had secretly chosen a master for the recruits, and when the recruit activates, you reveal that the master is an assassin, so both of your recruits are now assassins.
Okay.
And so the assassin collects you a red token and assassinates the character on the other side, flipping them over.
Okay.
If you can manage to do this to the princess, you win the game. But as
Which means there must be ways to move things around.
So at the end of each round, you can swap the position of two people. But additionally, we have other people like the spy who can go and meddle with the other side's people and perhaps move the princess into danger next to this assassin recruit. And additionally, as the game progresses, you might realize that, oh, well, I was trying to assassinate the princess and she was running around and maybe she had a guard or she was trying to grab other pieces. And you might see that, hey, while I was really trying to assassinate her, I've almost won the game through acclaim.
Right.
So you can actually switch your leader and put the master to someone else, and thereby change both of your recruits and shift your strategy on the fly.
Okay.
And so it's a very dynamic game. It plays in only like 20 minutes. Two players, you can kind of play and sort of chase down the princess until you think that you can win, either by taking her out, putting a hit on her, or just showing that you've most capable criminal leader that there is.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much. Long live the Queen. Thank you, Alvin.
Thanks.